I feel like one thing that's really going to hinder this Atlanta FaZe team's legacy, which I think everyone already knows, is the amount of finals they've lost that they arguably should not have lost. And like even breaking down this fucking winners final, I feel like FaZe, like they're such a good team, bro, but I just feel like they just lack composure sometimes. Like they have ice so many times, and there's times where it just looks like they're losing composure in places they should not be losing composure. So even in this winter final, 5-5, so BZ gets the first blood. I'm thinking, dude, there's 40 seconds left. There's not really many plays that Toronto Ultra could make, and felt personally, me personally, I always had a I always have a gripe, even though it isn't gonna be perfect every time, because even me playing COD and like these other games, like sometimes you just lose 2v1s happens, like 3v2. Sometimes you just lose even when you have a man advantage. Some things just happen, but in this situation with 40 seconds left, you just got the pick. You know most of them are there. I kind of feel like FaZe didn't even have to like rap. Like rapping is a good idea. Don't get me wrong. This is like a hindsight play, but like honestly, like you literally saw them on bomb. You picked off Envoy, the bomb carrier. You know he's the bomb character. You just picked him up on bomb while he was going to plant. You should be expecting, like, in a 4v3, they're probably going to try to, like, trade it right away. They're not just going to, like, stand there. They have no choice. Like, they're on offense. Like, time's on your side. I kind of felt like FaZe could, like, still play this area still. Like, maybe have a guy go out and just watch that way. And you could literally have the other two just, like, in here playing trades on these stairs. And, like, just trade it out. Like, they didn't have to do the extra shit. Because, number one, Scrappy literally just pushes down and like gets all the info, and like by the time they're rapping, and it was so unfortunate on the rap because when they rapped, a BZ got picked, and like if he was able to get that kill on Kleenex, it would have been different. It's the fact they didn't trade Kleenex out right away, put them in a predicament. But like now Ultra had this whole side of the escalator and they just like watched the cross. I kind of felt like FaZe could have just held this. If they plant the bomb, probably have some tax, probably have some stuns. I know they're not all gone, and it could have just like played trade outs on the bomb, like could have done that. Like use your skill. Like you guys are all fucking like literally four of the best players in the game. Like sometimes you gotta use your skill. But like I completely understand like the rap, like sometimes like you just do shit like this. You're trying to like ensure the round win, and when you got four guys all rapping around, sprinting in the back, like could completely understand this play. So the play I'm saying is in hindsight, but I kind of feel like they didn't even have to like go anywhere. But like if a BZ doesn't die there, Urfi's like he was like way far ahead. If he like kind of waits and they trade out Kleenex and it's a 4v2, it's over. The fact that it was a 3v2 actually kind of helped. The fact Kleenex got that pick was pretty huge. And now now Ultra knows that like FaZe is all on that side. So that's where it kind of chalked them. Like if like FaZe kept the person on side, they really could have traded. But like I kind of feel like they didn't have to rap, but rapping was like a good idea. I was even watching like, yeah, they rapped like the round's over, like they're gonna win, they're gonna out trade. But like this, and then like not even throwing shoulders, just kind of crossing, like back to back crossing, like just kind of looked a bit dumb. I don't know. Like it's just like it just hurt. Everyone's gonna say fucking FaZe bias, but yeah, I feel like they lack composure just like those like in those type of situations. And that's something that's going to hinder their legacy. And as for what they need to do to improve, I mean, obviously, like the rest of the need to improve on. But this has been a common occurrence for FaZe after Cold War, where it's just like they're super good at these game modes, and the one game mode they aren't good at costs them the tourney. Like they're good at like majority of the years. I'm sorry, holy cow. Majority of the years, they're bad at hardpoint, but their S&D and control is good. But like they lose almost every hardpoint, so like they could lose the series, and then they could easily lose an S&D at that point. And then this year, like they finally got their respawns pretty much down for majority. Like the respawns are looking pretty good, but now their S&D takes a hit. It's just like how come? Just like like it's just always like that. It's like the story of FaZe. Like they're always a consistent top two team in the game, but it's just like something that hinders, and they just lose full like a lot. I could even I could even watch them, seeing them play like this game 5 against Ultra and Rio S&D. Like, they dominated them last time they played Rio S&D. I kind of felt like now I'm like watching the mini map, they're overthinking a bit more. They're trolling some rounds, like they're doing things that they normally would not have done. And I'm thinking, with a coach like Crowder, how is all this stuff, and an S&D coach like Tupac, how is all this stuff not getting ironed out? How do mistakes like this constantly keep happening all the time? I feel like mistakes like this with FaZe happen so often that it's kind of like, what's going on, brother? Same thing in Vanguard. It happened in Vanguard MW2. I'm like, they're making the same hardpoint mistakes where like they fight for scrap time every single time. That's all they're doing is fighting scrap time. The other team's getting the rotation, and they're completely depending on their breaks and hardpoint all the time. That's why they're so inconsistent at hardpoint all those other years. Like, they could not hold the hill. They're only good at breaking and getting scrap time. And like, that's just like not how you play hardpoint. And now they finally got it figured out this year, where like they're actually rotating. They're still good at breaking hills, but they're also good at holding time and everything. But now it's like their SD takes a hit. I still don't think they're gonna. I feel in this game though, like they'll actually make a comeback, and I'm expecting either a Major 4 or Champs win. Maybe both for this team. We just have to see. The online qualifiers aren't really a thing. I mean, they're capable of beating all the top 4 teams on LAN. Are my ears ringing? But yeah, they just have to like gain some composure and put this shit together. That's really all you can say about this FaZe squad.